How about today?
We are fine.
I'm fine. So far, so well.
What about you?
I am fine, Alper. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great actually. I slept a lot and I hung out with my friends. Yeah, we went to a cafe and try some new things.
How about you?
It was fine too for me. Like I played a few games, chatted with my few friends, and
Yes.
that's it.
What kind of games you play?
Generally action games, like strategy games.
Online?
Yeah, online games in general.
In online games, do you play with some strangers from
Yeah,
different
yeah.
kind of
Yes.
Yeah, almost all of the time I play with other strangers to improve my language most of the time.
How do you guys understand each other? Like, do you guys using one common language? Like
Yeah, we are using one common language as English.
English. I think that it shows that how language just more than a communication tool. It connects people throughout the world. Like,
Yeah.
for example, I remember this summer I went to Germany, and in Germany, when I get hungry, I try to get some food, but the waiter does not understand my language, and I don't understand his language. So we decided to talk through and one additional language, which is English. And it just shows that in our world, language is such an important aspect of culture and our globalized society. So I did a quick search on the internet and I came up with one term, multilingualism. So multilingualism is today our topic, or the our topic, and through multilingualism, we will develop our reading skills, which is reading for this skill and scanning. So first, I will distribute some worksheets for you, and each worksheet you will work in pairs. Now, look at the first activity, part 1. Getting started. As we talked and discussed about what multilingualism and knowing what additional language can be. So, work in pairs, discuss the following question and write your answers below. You have 1 minute.
Also German. Precious. Yeah, that's true.
I don't reckon it as a language. I think that's it. That's all. It's more than enough actually.
For business purposes, for educational purposes.
Bir de culture names.
Okay, let me hear your answers. How many languages do you speak? Who wants to answer? Emir.
We speak Turkish, English, and a bit German.
Oh, that's great. How about you?
I speak Turkish, English, and a little bit of Polish.
A little bit of Polish, that's great.
Hocam, we speak both of us English, Turkish, German, French, Spanish, Japanese, Arabic, and Kurdish.
You have an army of languages, right?
We both.
You both?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Second question. Why do people learn more than one language?
Maybe for educational purposes, or to communicate
Yes.
with other people.
Yes, that's great.
We can say for career purposes, like when you are looking for a job, they usually want you to know English or other languages.
Hocam, as you said before, when we are traveling abroad, we use English as a common language, so it's really important to know it.
Yes, for communication, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Travel purposes.
Okay. Third question. Share your ideas with the class. Note down one interesting idea from another paper. Have you guys noted any kind of?
I think Yılmaz's career idea was a very good one for improving their language capabilities to advance in their careers. That's an important
If you are focused on your career, it can be really useful for you. Let's look at the part 2 before your reading activity. Look at the title, The Advantages of Multilingualism. What do you think the text will include? As you remember, I shared the text with you last week and I wanted you to download it for the lesson. Look at the title. What do you think the text will include? Write 3 predictions below. And compare with your family.
I think the advantages of multilingualism. I think economy has some other parts such as business and education. And actually, you know, in Turkish there is a saying, one language, one person, two languages, two people. I mean, so it can enhance our cognitive benefits.
An example is like there's 9 people.
Yes.
Can I hear your predictions now?
Yes. If you want, we may start.
Yes.
So the first one is it has some economic advantages of multilingualism.
Yes, like as we discussed in part 1.
Yes.
What you, Emir, you can tell your predictions.
How multilingualism improves brain function and cognitive skills. Because when you learn another language, you expand your brain, your cognitive skills.
By the time your acquisition of language is better.
Yeah. Maybe social advantages of learning a new language, because as I mentioned before, it's all about like traveling in another country, and we use English very frequently.
Yes, that's great. Now, activity B, K vocabulary. Now, before you read the text, there will be terms like phrases, so it's better that you know that beforehand. Look at the words and phrases and match them based on your prediction, like what those phrases can mean. Match them. You have 1 minute for it.
Of course, it's social and see.
Workforce. Yeah, workforce and cognitive flexibility.
Thinking.
If you can ready, we can start.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I think they're not ready.
I'm gonna say you can start with you.
Socioeconomic mobility, the definition is the ability to move between social and economic classes.
Yeah, that's true.
The globalized workforce is D, which is a labor market characterized by transitional interdependence.
Yes. How about you?
Cognitive flexibility is the capacity to adapt one's thinking to novel or shifting conditions.
Last one, who wants to do the last one?
I can do it.
Last one is linguistic repertoire, which is the full range of language resources an individual can draw upon.
Yeah, that's great. Now that we discussed about the topic and did a couple of activities to get a warm up about today's subject, now we will go through working with the text.
Okay guys, have you all downloaded the text?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready to read?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You will skim the text, okay, and then you're gonna choose the best summary of it. As you can see, there are 3 options. Skim the text real quick. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds, and choose the best option. Okay. Got it?
false. So C cannot be an option. It will be A. And I think I can't do it again because my screen broke. C. Yes.
How about you, Ömer?
Yeah.
Yes, very nice. Yes, that's very nice. Who wants to answer? What do you
I
think?
can answer.
Yeah, pass.
It's B. The benefits of knowing multiple languages for individuals in society.
Yes, that's correct. Very good, Ahmet. Now, you will read the text again, but this time, please pay attention to the details. Okay? We have 3 more questions here. You will be answering them. Okay, you can start reading. You have 2 minutes. Pay attention to details and answer the questions, please.
Uh-huh. Actually, I hope the percentage of teacher content in English are so less in the text. It's good. So yes, I know. But
Text is a little long, so it's hard to catch some details.
it's like
Pay
from
attention.
1900s.
Yes.
They can crack.
How's it going?
Good.
Alright, you guys finished? One second. Time?
1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Tamam. Emir?
Emir, okay.
Okay. Okay, if you're all finished, let's start with Batuhan and Emir. Can you answer the first question?
Yes, hocam. Why are multilingual employees preferred by companies? Because they can communicate with international clients. The communication, the language they use.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2, Murat.
Okay. What percentages of internet content is in English? I think it's just over 27%.
Just over to that's not catching. Number 3, Yılmaz.
Can say that they have better attention and problem solving skills.
Any more details, maybe?
Like?
Like, maybe more details that you missed?
I mean, it's because, they can think, they can evaluate in multiple languages, not just in one language, because, a language can refer to a thinking style of a culture, of a nation. So that's why.
Yeah, that's very nice, Ahmet. Thank you. Now we're moving to another activity. You have read a lot of sentences, but how do these sentences connect to each other? We'll look into that, and this time I want you to go in the text and try to find 3 separate cause and effect sentences and how these are connected, if it is explicit or implicit. You have 2 more minutes. You can start.
Yeah, sure. We have to play
introvert.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Need extra time?
Yeah, maybe 30 seconds more. That's okay.
No problem. Alright, time's up. You done? Kind of. You need more time?
No hocam, yani it's okay.
Okay. You say so. Okay, then let's see the answers. Who wants to do first? First read the sentence, cause and effect, and explain why it is explicit or implicit.
Okay. So the cause is globalization and economics. So the effect is need for multilingual workers. So I think it's implicit.
Why is that?
Because the cause leads something in its own area, not something else. So the globalization economic, the effect is if you wanna make a globalized economics, you need to have a multilingual workers. So that's why it's implicit.
Okay, thank you. Batuhan Emre, what do you got?
Hocam, I think because knowing multiple languages and affect higher salaries, but I'm not sure if it's explicit or implicit. My guess is explicit, but
Why do
I'm
you
not
think
sure.
it's explicit?
It's just a guess.
Are there any conjunctions in the sentence that you have found? If there is any conjunctions, then it is explicit. If not,
I think so, yeah.
so
Like knowing multiple languages and makes higher salaries. Like,
yeah, what's the final decision then?
and it's explicit.
Okay, you can get. Ömer, Burak?
We found pretty much the same exact answer as the previous one. The companies are going to pay more for employees who know more than one language. This is an explicit cause and effect relationship.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, everyone against make attention to the same sentence. Please turn the page. Move on to the other page. We have another cause and effect activity. This time you will just match the causes with the effects. Okay? You have 1 minute and 30 seconds.
And that's it.
Okay, you look like you're done.
Merhaba hocam.
Okay. And we can start. Who wants to give me the answer of the first question? Batuhan?
Young children grow up speaking 2 or more languages. To say they have English, they develop stronger problem solving and multitasking abilities.
Yes, correct. The two? Once?
The multilingual employees can communicate with international clients. That will be B. Businesses expand more easily into global markets.
Yes, that is also correct. And now the last one, or one?
People have access to information in multiple languages. It's C. They can access a wider range of knowledge and perspectives.
Great, guys. Now that we are, now that we handled the hard part, we're gonna have a quick discussion, okay?
I want you to look at the part 4. debate activity there. I want you to group up in two, like 3 persons per group. Like Yılmaz and Alper can group up with the Ömer, right?
Okay.
And Ömer, okay, thank you guys. You are the group A, so you are going to defend that multilingualism is essential, and you as a B is going to defend that it's not really necessary. Okay? I am going to give you 3 minutes for your arguments, and then we are going to discuss it.
And that's not a problem because in games, for example, I can speak English and we can communicate with other people, even if it's Russian or Italian or so. I'm not sure, but you can speak in English with other people. I think it's not necessary. Not necessary. If you want to, you can do it, but it's not necessary.
Okay, I think you are prepared, right?
More than ready.
Hakan, are you ready? Okay. So I want you to give your first argument as group A. Why do you think it's essential? The motive.
So our first opinion is multilingualism is essential because it has a lot of economic benefits to be multilingual and obtaining multilingual workers or working friends in your company or whatever you do.
In addition to that, in today's world, you need to at least know 2 or 3 languages to even communicate with people or even investigate some new information from the internet or from the book, because there are now not many sources from your main language, but there is many sources from English, Spanish, Chinese, or like big languages like this. So being a multilingualistic person is essential.
You can just translate it.
It is not like the same thing.
I think we also can say it requires a lot of time from people to learn another language. It's because, as you all know, the English is a lingua franca right now in the all around the world. So everybody, I think, must know the English to communicate with other people. So we don't need, instead of this, we can spend our time to, let's say, to learn how to play piano instead of learning Chinese. This is your first argument?
Yes.
Okay. I think you both made a good point, but I need a second argument to actually evaluate.
Okay, so at that point, human interaction comes into the game because human interaction makes everything better. It can help people to understand each other better, to make warmer relationships with the companies, to mention that it's not just an any kind of economics or any kind of trading. It also includes the human interaction.
Okay. You don't need, I'm not sure what's the English version of it, but you don't need Mandarin to communicate with business people or businessmen or women. You just need English. You know, English is enough for communication. So
You are correct, but even though it's even though English is used all over the world, like not everyone in the same country or even in the England or stuff like that know English. You know?
But it would be
There are many people that doesn't know.
it would be really confusing for learners to learn, for example, Chinese, because they will think in which language do I need to speak with this guy or like in the other countries. So I think
they should learn English. You know, it's a lingua franca. You don't need to learn Chinese.
Can I oppose Batuhan's previous idea about translation?
Okay.
Like, I want you to try to read, like, if you are interested in, like, let's say, Middle History, Middle Ages, and you want to, like, read some sources in Middle English, try to translate that into Turkish. There are literally so many words that are none in the Turkish, because in the Middle Age of Europe, it is totally different from the Ottoman Empire, so you don't have the exact meanings of that word. So translation is impossible. If not, there is words that do not resemble the same thing. So it's a problem in that. If you only know Turkish and you are interested in such a hobby, you cannot do anything about it. You need to learn the language.
So you say I should learn medieval English?
It is not
It's
medieval
it's not an
English.
argument.
You can just learn English, then to understand the Middle English.
Okay, I think you made the point, guys. Okay, can you go on with your second argument?
The second argument is about communication in English is enough. This is our second argument.
That was I agree with both of your points, honestly. Like, there's many points in Word that you need more than one language, more than two, and maybe more than five if you are translating in a worldwide scenario like a trading sector. Also, for people that doesn't really need a third language or fourth language or fifth language, it doesn't really make any point to learn another language. So I agree with you too. Thank you very much for your debate. Now, I want you to go on with the part 5, please. Here we are going to first of all take whatever you used as a reading strategy during these activities. You have 30 seconds.
We used skimming, scanning. No, because of that. So the pottery. That's the feeling pottery.
You start laughing, I think you're done, guys?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you think about the activity? Yeah.
To me, we have used skimming, scanning, and identifying cause and effect.
Okay. Have you used all of them or?
We used all of them.
Okay. Because you need most of these skills to actually read efficiently. Okay. Looking at these strategies actually, what do you think is the most important one in your life? Like, do you think skimming or scanning is better than cause effect, guessing vocabulary? What do you think about this?
I think the skimming is a better skill because it is a really long text. So in this long texts, you need to improve your skimming technique to understand the text easily for to do the activity. Or not, you will spend so much time.
In real life, you also need to use your time efficiently. So
Yes.
skimming is also important. What do you think, Emir?
For the second or third?
Second.
Yeah, also skipping is the most one to help us because it helps us comprehend the main idea quickly.
Yeah.
Instead of scanning, when you skim the text, you get the general idea quickly, and so you have the time.
Yeah, I think skimming is a really important skill to actually learn. But skimming is also efficient for teachers, like we already tried. So finally, what is the one most important advantage of multilingualism? We already discussed a lot of this, but I want you to choose one of them.
For me, educational purposes. For my child, problem-solving skills.
I think it is the economic purposes because we live in a poor country and we need to find a good career path to live on happily.
Yeah, thank you, Ahmet. For your homework, I want you to write a paragraph with at least 150 words so that we can actually see anything. And I want you to use the words that we already learned. Okay?
Okay, so-
Thank you guys. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
See you.